The city of Jackson is entering a new phase of law enforcement with House Bill 1020 now in effect.
So the senior political correspondent Richard Lake sat down with Department of Public Service Commissioner Sean Tindell to talk about how the department will navigate this new reality. Richard, what do you have to say?
Byron, House Bill 1020 not only changes the judicial makeup of the capital city, it gives the Department of Public Safety, and therefore Sean Tindell, the added responsibility of a larger territory his Capitol Police will patrol. They'll have primary jurisdiction within the Capitol Complex Improvement District, and Commissioner Tindell is asking for more funding as well as more officers.
There is much to get used to in what is now a post-House Bill 1020 capital city. For Capitol Police, it's more territory, bringing new challenges.
We anticipate that we'll get more calls for issues like domestics or home burglaries or auto burglaries, more so than we get in the CCID now, which is primarily a business district and a state government office district, particularly as you move into more neighborhoods. There's a lot more individuals in the houses that you have to take care of.
Capitol Police currently operates with around 160 officers, a number that could handle the current CCID boundaries, but could struggle with the new expanded territory.
We realize that there's going to be a greater burden on the agency. Our plan is to add additional officers. We'd like to get up to 225, which is something that we had met with legislators last year about doing. It's going to be up to them this year to decide whether or not they want to actually fund those additional officers. And if they don't, then you know, it's going to create some logistical changes, and some decisions are going to have to be made about, do they want to keep the CCID the same size that it is?
A major concern throughout the legislative process was how Capitol Police could field 911 calls. House Bill 1020 mandates the Commissioner of DPS develop a capable dispatch system to handle emergencies.
Steps are being made to make sure that we can do that, especially as we look at the CCID expanding into more neighborhoods.
Opponents to House Bill 1020 have been vocal about their concerns with Capitol Police. Following a string of shooting incidents in the summer of 2022, primarily black Jacksonians have made it clear that gaining the trust of Jackson could be an uphill battle.
We're here to be part of the solution. We certainly don't want to be part of the problem, and we've tried to create a culture of accountability in this agency where if we have officers that aren't doing the things they're supposed to, we're going to hold them accountable. We want people to feel safe and have homes where they can grow up and be successful.
Now, on the judicial side of House Bill 1020, the Chief Justice of the Mississippi Supreme Court is tasked with appointing the CCID court judge, and the Attorney General is tasked with appointing 2 prosecutors. Richard Lake, 12 News.